think one of the great concerns when the Taliban took over was that, Taliban has always collaborated with a range of kind of extremist and terrorist outfits with their regional and local agendas. Some of them had a sectarian agenda, anti-Shia. Some of them had an agenda in Uzbekistan, some in Tajikistan, someone in Xinjiang in China, someone else in Pakistan itself, like the TTP, those against Iran, those against India, and those with a wider global reach like Al-Qaeda and ISIS. So I think the worst of all that has not happened. The general sort of story is that Al-Qaeda remains, but remains subdued. About a year back, we were hearing much more about ISIS activity. Of late, we haven't heard that much, which is why I think Afghanistan has been less in the news. The TTP friction with Pakistan has actually grown. And despite some sort of measures being taken by the Taliban regime of moving some of the Taliban cadres away from the borders and elsewhere to elsewhere, we don't get the sense that Pakistan is satisfied and TTP attacks on Pakistan continue. As far as India is concerned, I think we have kept ourselves reasonably insulated. And I think one or two things are so to say worth noting, which is that of late in particular, the Taliban has issued some statements that they are not really interested in spreading their ideology or certainly their movement outside Afghanistan. And so a couple of reassuring statements have come on that, though how credible and how believable that is difficult to establish. One thing I would say is certainly true, that these are all kindred outfits, and they are related by ideology, and over a period of 20 years and more of resistance, there are also kinship relations amongst them. And it would be very difficult for any of them to actually break off or renounce their relationships. So this brotherhood of the radicals remains very much in Afghanistan. And I don't see the Taliban, having the will, if not the capacity of really cracking down on them, because in effect they would be weakening themselves in the process.